right, and it looks like we already got a trank in on the Kraken, although he is fully fed and almost ready for a stage. Not tonic right here on the Kraken. Getting almost full energy as quickly as this Wraith could in 7 minutes. Last round we saw a Wraith that took 7 minutes to get.
Looks like he's trying to bait a dome here. I don't know if they're going to do it. I think they're going to hold on. These are some... we are now watching 2 pro teams. These are not fresh teams that were put together on my channel. These are 2 pro teams. Looks like they're going for that meta that they like to use. Hold that dome for the stage to evolve and punish as much health damage as possible.
Now you gotta watch out for Hank on weather control. There's a few places you can evolve. Here in the caves, there's a few other caves on the map, but these eastern caves are a great place to evolve. Although expected, these hunter squads have played against enough monsters to know where the popular evolve spots are. This is a great spot. Can't land an orbital on his head here, but it might be a little too cramped for good Kraken gameplay. So we'll see where he decides to evolve. He is full energy, almost full armor. Looks like the Trank went in right there and lowered the Kraken as he was using the Lightning Strike, causing him to miss.
Okay, now they're starting to do some armor. He's a little bit above half here. If they can get some more damage on him, I think Chromo might throw that dome here. They might go for the punish. Is he going to do it? No, they're going to let him fly by.
Looks like not Tonic's 2 picks right here on the Kraken were Vortex and Lightning. I'm not sure which one he put 2 points into or if he has a third ability. He hasn't shown it yet.
Again, I wish we could see that. I wish, man. That would be a really nice feature to start a match off.
But I'm going to guess 2 Vortex, 1 Lightning. I don't really like picking Lightning at stage 1. It feels like an all-out sword ability. You got to put 3 points into it.
All right.
Stage right here?
He's going to stage right here.
He is behind a rock. Hide and Hank don't have line of sight. So dropping that orbital is going to take him a minute, but there's going to be a dome right here. He's at the corner of the map. Oh, there's the orbital.
Oh.
And it looks like it's connecting. That orbital.
Oh. 3 and Aftershock. He's going...
3 Vortex. I saw Lightning guy.
He's going straight for Aftershock. He's going aggressive play with no armor. I don't know if I agree with this. We'll see if it works out for him. Yeah. He's going for Chromo.
As soon as
he wants out of this dome. He wants out of this dome.
If I was that Kraken, as soon as I heard that orbital drop right on top of my head, I would have opted in for Lightning. Aftershock makes you super aggressive, and you can afford to be aggressive if you have armor. This Kraken does not have armor, so he's already at half health. I'm not sure if Aftershock is a good choice. A very high damage ability, and you have good mobility with Aftershock if you float in the air as you use it, like so. Now that's going to break Hank's shield right there. Can he focus someone down? Can he come out of this fight with any sort of down penalty? Or is he going to come out of this empty-handed with less than half health? Those tracking darts are in, so Abe is a high-risk, high-reward trapper. Once you get a dart in, you're being harassed for the rest of the game.
He's going to be able to get away here. I mean, he can still hold on in this match. He needs to get away, get some armor, possibly go for the stage. Oh, and there's the flight glitch. He's flying.
That happens on accident. That's
yeah, I know. It just happens on accident. It's pretty annoying sometimes. That got him stuck on the wall there.
I've accidentally dome dodged using part of those. I'll like accidentally hit a wall and fling me across the map. They'll drop the dome like right on my head and I'll just be gone.
Those stasis grenades though, slowing him down with the tranks.
Oh man, it is not looking good. He's got about 15% health left. He has the tranks, the dart, the stasis to deal with, and the tracking darts are going to be on him like jelly. It's going to be very hard to escape this hunter squad.
He needs to get in the caves, yeah. Head towards the caves, get some armor.
I know he's desperate for food, but I don't like killing these blitz leopards because if the hunters run past these, it could slow them down potentially. It looks like the whole team is still pursuing. Can we bring up the mini-map here? I think they know exactly where he is.
He's got a tracking dart in him, yeah.
Yep. As I expected, Abe going around for the cut while the other 3 are pushing the opposite direction. Abe put some stasis down preemptively on his feet to deter the Kraken. That was a great idea because if he decided to pounce Abe right there, he would have been stuck in the stasis, came in for the save, and finished him off right there. He does not have health to engage. He's holding on though. You are not out of the game until your whole team is dead, but you got 0 health as the monster.
I agree. He can claw his way back into this. He just needs to get that stage 3. or a really good stage 2 engage with full armor and he doesn't lose any more health. If he loses any more health, I mean, he barely has any to spare, so this is going to be close if he does get another stage 2 engage.
Man, at this point, I would become best friends with a Tyrant or two and just recruit some Kraken soldiers. Some Tyrants, some Blitz Leopards, anything to help him out. If he gets caught in another arena where there's nothing to help him in that previous arena, that Sloth wasn't there to help him. Speaking of Sloths, he needs some wildlife to help him out in a fight at this point, to take a little bit of the aggro to deal a little bit extra damage. Man,
he's going to go to try and fly underneath here to try to juke the hunters.
Not the worst idea. Venom Hounds right here that might.
And he's shooting through the grate right there.
He needs any distance he can get. Pass up some wildlife. Not birds. I was kidding. I was kidding about the birds part. That was.
Oh, a nice sneak attack. Is he going to be able to kill Kyra? Or Val, I mean.
Val heal burst that right off. And there's the dome. Oh, can he focus down Val? No, tank is on the shield. Tank is on board. And no, he was not able to capitalize on Val. Now, Val's heal bursts
he's cut off.
Are, I believe they heal 30% of her health. And, yep, see, there we go. She popped the heal burst, and they're available every 20 seconds.
This is looking bad for the Kraken, and they're able to shield and shoot from up top. That's huge.
Yeah, but he is right in front of Hank. Excuse me, Hyde, and Hyde likes melting things. Hank is ready. Now,
Aftershock.
Aftershock did not connect. He's focusing down the score.
He's in a bad spot. I don't know if he's going to get out of this.
But unfortunately.
And Survivors of Sheer going to take the first round here on Weather Control.
Great play by there, by that Hunter squad. I could feel his frustration because the aim tracking darts and the Val stasis. As the Kraken
invite me on the host for your guys' monster as soon as you're ready.
Sure.
Right, let me update my my picks here. That's 2 losses. The Kraken taking no wins in the tournament so far as we've spectated. Abe taking his first win. Hyde going in for a win. That's 3 on Hyde. And Val, flawless. Updating my picks here. There we go. Good job. That Hunter squad was very highly coordinated. That Hank was on point with his shield to save Val. Aftershock, I think, is what killed him there. I know on my stream I'm always hating on Aftershock, but if an orbital lands right on your head as you're evolving, you're not in any condition to use an ability as in your face as Aftershock.
Where is... Okay, yeah, I'm just waiting on that invite from their monster player. As soon as we get Survivors of Sheer to invite, we will hop into the next match. And it looks like it's going to be on... Map 2 is going to be on Distillery. And... Yep, we'll see what the picks they get in for that. I don't know if they're getting that out of the way now or if they're going to do it as soon as we hop in. But we will see.
What is the next map again coming in?
Looks like Distillery.
All right, Distillery coming in next. Popular evolve spot up there in the caves, as well as down in the southeast part of the map. If you can just go around into the little corner right there behind the cliff. Sometimes people will miss evolves right there. That's a little bit unexpected. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, tweet at me and follow me on Twitter at stealthshampoo, #LOE. I am reading your tweets and trying to respond to all of them in between rounds. Someone says my camera's out of focus. That's just because Skype. That's nothing about me.
Are we switching up the monster, the host, right? Okay, Drathic invited me. Never mind.
Yeah, there you go.
So, my webcam is being captured from Skype. It's low quality there, and then it's blown up, which lowers its quality. Sorry about that. You can see me in all of my full HD glory on my stream if you're really worried. Or go to my Facebook page and look at pictures of me. I don't know. I don't know what you guys do.
Yeah, I wish there was a different way. I wish there was 2 observers. You know, it would be a little bit easier for things.
Absolutely. Absolutely. A lot of Skype quality, I think, is being taken up by the screen share so I can see the game. If you guys want to help us out, let's push for a second spot in observer mode because solo casting is very, very difficult. You'll run out of breath very quickly. So 2 spots in observer mode is absolutely needed. I'm sure Turtle Rock is aware, and hopefully they push in for that.
I've sent them a couple of things about it, and in their live streams. I think one of the responses I got was the coding for it would be hard, but maybe they're going to work on it. You never know. It could come in a title patch, along with new hunters and new monsters. Hype there. I would love to see a new monster soon, and some new tier 5 hunters. And that's the thing with the art book, that for first place of this tournament, you guys get possibly a glimpse of what the tier 5 hunters might look like in that art book, because a lot of that stuff are ideas that they had up to 8 tiers of hunters, so you never know. There might be a glimpse of what you'll see next tier in there.
From what I hear, Griffin used to be tier 1. They switched Griffin and Maggie. Markov used to be a girl. There's some female Markov artwork in there, I believe so. Once again, special thank you to DB for hooking up with additional prizes. These guys aren't just playing for fun. They are playing for some cash, some skins, art books, coasters, t-shirts, lots of cool stuff for the top 3 teams in this tournament.
Right.
Moving in here, what do we got?
We've got Kyra, Hank, Abe, Hyde, and it looks like they're going with the Crackalacken again. We'll see this Kraken, if he can make that. I don't know. A lot of players go Aftershock. We'll see if he chooses to go the Aftershock. With Abe and Hyde, though, that aggressive play with the stasis grenades will slow you down once you connect on the ground. And the Toxic on top of it can be detrimental to a Kraken player. We'll see if he opts to do that, or if he'll go Banshee Mines, because Banshee Mines is always a good pick as well. As long as you're not playing a Markov player, because Markov with the lightning gun can always eliminate any Banshee Mines that are thrown out almost immediately.
Yep. If you guys are just tuning in, this is the Legends of Evolve tournament. The teams participating: Pretty in Pink, Survivors of Sheer, Stage 3, Cupcake Heroes, Dome Dodgers, Look at This Graph, The Art of War, and Salge. We are in the semi-finals right now. Thank you guys for joining. All right, coming in hot. Looks like we have on the other team Tonic, and Tonic going against the Kraken right here, ladies and gents. Now, one of these players is from Stage 2. He hasn't quite upgraded to Stage 3, it seems. The Hank player is only Stage 2, so the Kraken might have a little bit of an advantage here. But right now, Kraken starting off here on Distillery at Stage 1. What do you think he's going to do here? Where do you think he's going on the opening? Where do you think he's evolving?
I think he's going to head towards the beach, but I could be wrong. He might head for the... I think he'll evolve on the beach, but he might go for the caves because there's a Hank player. So it's questionable at this point what he might do. I guess it depends on how far the hunters, or how quick the hunters get on his trail. And there's birds right there. He needs to be careful. And he startled them. That's not good for him. Very unfortunate. They're going to have
right next to them, and then he pounced right next to him.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
All right, coming in hot, ladies and gents. Deploying on the map now. Hyde, Kyra, Hank, and Abe. Abe, super annoying to fight against as a Kraken. Once he gets that dart in, that dart lasts for 45 seconds. The dome recharges in 60, so they're going to be able to keep the pressure up.
Looks
Kyra,
like he has Vortex. Not sure if he has Banshee Mines or Lightning Strike, but we'll see, I guess, if he gets an engagement here.
He could have 3 Vortex. That's not totally out of the question.
That's true.
Ooh, it looks like, is Abe going all the way around? I personally would have.
Looks like I just got... I'll try and rejoin him.
All right, the match will continue on, even though we are not watching.
I'm not sure what happened there. Someone might have DC'd.
Oh, it looks like, yeah, it looks like we're restarting the match.
I'm not sure what happened.
I can see it right now. It looks like we're just going to straight up restart.
What happened, guys? Lag or something?
We had a graphical glitch.
Oh, is it the flashing neon lights?
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah.
Okay, I tried to tell people ahead of time before the tournament to roll back your NVIDIA drivers, but if you do get the glitch, try alt-tabbing a few times. I know it's not going to completely get rid of it, but it will help reduce the brightness of it. So try that out and see if it helps.
Yeah, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we have to restart due to graphical errors in the latest NVIDIA drivers. So just give us a moment. NVIDIA is having problems. I personally did not download the latest drivers, so my game is totally fine. But some people downloaded some new
The
drivers
Witcher.
for The Witcher.
Yeah.
So that's causing some problems with Evolve. So just a PSA. Hopefully they get that fixed or roll back your drivers. Because I'm playing on the drivers before The Witcher came out, and I'm totally fine on Evolve. So if you're running an NVIDIA card, roll back those drivers if you're getting these graphical issues.
Just let me know when you're ready.
Yep.
We
I'm
are
ready
going
on
to
mine.
reconfigure. Stand by, ladies and gents. Very sorry about that. That is out of our control. We're just waiting to get back in the match here. You didn't miss anything. That last match, nothing really happened. No engagements. It was like a minute long.
Just remember, guys, if you play on Evolve on PC and you're having the same issue, you can always roll back your driver until a new one comes out. That will temporarily fix the issue, but it might cause you some micro stutter in full screen mode. So you might have to go to windowed borderless to take care of that. You know, can't really do anything until NVIDIA gets their stuff together for the next driver.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can confirm the previous drivers work. Unfortunately, this has been causing trouble for PC people all week. I've been hearing it all day. All week. All right, once again, guys, the picks will remain the same. We have the Kraken versus Kyra, Hank, Abe, and Hyde. Milton faces.
Hyde, an interesting pick. I mean, I honestly, I think Markov is a safer pick versus Kraken. But I guess the changes that they made to the minigun with its accuracy, if you can land those headshots, you can do some decent damage.
And the Kraken's got a big head. Those, the minigun is, if you're holding that trigger down, it's got such good capacity. The flamethrower, higher DPS than the lightning gun. One thing I think these competitive players, if I can get into their mindset, are considering is that if they pick Markov, the Kraken is not going to go Banshees, and he's going to go Aftershock instead. If they pick Hyde, they'd rather deal with the Banshees than Aftershock, is what I would think if I were coaching this team. I don't know. They might just pick Hyde because they like Melton Faces better.
I have a lot of respect for the pro players. They put a lot of time and dedication and their hearts into this stuff, man. They get on, they practice upwards of 12 to 16 hours. And I know some people come in and watch me play, and I say it a lot. My gameplay compared to theirs is very lackluster. These guys are very good at the game. And it looks like we have a snowstorm. I don't know if they put fair weather on. We might have to restart.
Sneak away in the cover of the storm.
Do you get it? Still 10 million keys.
Yeah, are we calling for a restart here? It looks like we have bad settings.
Hadn't really given it a thought, to tell you the truth.
As observer, you can't hit the button for restart.
Is fair weather available on Distillery? Because I know it's not available in every map.
Is it clear skies or fair weather? Which one is available?
It's definitely fair weather. You never use clear skies because that's just bad.
I can't I can't call for a restart as
Okay,
an
if they
observer.
play, like, clearly they know it's snowing, so if they're like, whoa, it's snowing, let's back out, then we'll let them back out. If not, then I think we're just gonna roll with this for now. The show must continue. Anyway, ladies and gents, I have played against these pro teams before. I've played against a few of them. Man, they know what they're doing. Anyway, here on the beach, I don't know why he's holding still. I think they might be talking.
He might be restarting.
Yeah, go over to the hunter squad. Yeah, I think they're all restarting.
Again,
They're just jumping around. Yeah.
Again, you know, it might not be that big of a deal, but visual from afar with a snowstorm can cause issues in the long run.
Yeah, generally, a lot of competitive rule sets I've seen are fair weather, no clear weather.
Yeah, I couldn't restart. I tried to call for a restart. Obviously, the stream delay. You heard me, I think. Can you put fair skies or
Yeah.
Fair weather.
My bad. Sorry.
fair
Clear
weather?
I thought it
skies
was on.
eliminates blitz leopards and sloths, and that's very hunters. That's very hunter-sided weather setting. So we go fair weather, not clear skies. 'Cause that's just all bad. Although some maps like Med Lab, super different on clear skies. It's like a whole new map. Everything's not trying to kill me anymore.
Let's go, Team Tonic.
You know? And there's a lot less.
They were screaming, "Let's go, Tonic!" in the chat. You couldn't hear it, but I could.
Yeah, hopefully Tonic can handle playing all 4 hunters. That's probably why he didn't pick Maggie, because if he had to control Daisy also, he would have just lost it.
Well, he still needs to stage up on one of his hunters.
Yeah. His Hank is only stage 2. All right, restarting again.
Again, you're going to have complications from time to time, anytime you do something like this. For the most part, though, we've had it's been pretty smooth. We've had a little bit of delay in between matches, and I do apologize for that. But sometimes there will be lag. When you have EU teams versus US teams, people are going to have latency in it. You have to find that sweet spot, whether you get a neutral host or someone that lives pretty close as far as, ping goes.
All right, we're getting back into the match. Sorry about that, guys. There was a discrepancy in the rule set. We needed to change that up. So the rules are fair now. I think they're even. I didn't get to see them, but hopefully they corrected it because it's the second restart.
Scooter, I just seen your comment. If you want to get in future tournaments, if this goes well and we continue to have tournaments in the future, there is a link in the description below. Make sure you check that out. Join the Steam group, and we'll notify everyone if we continue to hold future tournaments, guys, for the community.
Yeah, staying in touch on the Evolve subreddit, on streams, on their forums are a great way to learn about tournaments. Definitely, though, don't just hop in one. Put a team together, because I've seen some of these hunters and I fought some of these monsters, and they're gonna push your face in if you don't got some practice. So if you're a monster player, get that practice in. You better have a few hundred hours. If you're a hunter player, coordinate with your squad before you dive into things. Anyway, starting off here on Distillery once again, on board with the Kraken versus all Tonics and Abe. Where is Tonic?
Looks like we might have a DC here. We'll see if he can get back in the game. Unless he changed his name to Abe on the fly.
That would, yeah. That's
there he
very
is.
Confusing.
He just connected.
All right, taking the sneaky approach here and then flying inside of the little warehouse right here. They're probably not going to see those tracks. Or if they do, they're going to have to go pretty deep in and look hard for them. Yep. Our Abe player got in just in time. So no need for a restart. And I think they might be within earshot of...
Yeah, they might hear...
The
sloth.
The
That sloth coming in, denying that feed.
The Reavers. It looks like they... See, he snuck right off the bat, but it looks like they're identifying trees that are falling over. That's one thing as a monster player that I find
and there comes the
kind of
RNG
silly,
burst.
is I'm sneaking
Tonic
a rock.
is lagging out, it looks like, again.
That or he found out how to unlimited jetpack. But yeah, it looks like we have a little bit of lag problem there. That's why we're not seeing them dome. But anyway, I find it a little silly that I can sneak around as a stage 1 tiny little monster and nudge a tree and that thing will just come timbering down. And that can give you away if there's a very observant competitive hunter squad. I mean, if I was that big, if I could fly around, I was a giant electric monster, I don't think I can knock over a tree just by nudging it.
Yeah, I think we're having connection issues.
Issues here.
We could try again. If the problem persists, we'll have to find a neutral host, probably.
Yeah,
they might be able to reconnect. We'll see if they're able to all reconnect. It looks like they're being really good guys about it, not engaging, waiting for all the reconnects. Yeah, they're going to continue to go here.
Okay, we're just going to keep it rolling. Everyone was a gentleman right there, holding still. So when everyone reconnected, then everyone starts moving in. That's good sportsmanship right there. And the Crackapult on accident. Looks like he is about 60% to the stage, full armor. So yeah, if you're wondering why everyone was holding still right there, they're playing with honor. Everyone held still so that the other player could reconnect, and then once he reconnected, they said go. Everyone's going.
Yep.
So that's a fair way to do things, I think. So we don't have to restart it really more times. Feeding up here, 40% more energy needed to stage. Will he stage up here in the caves, or will he get pushed out of them preemptively? Now,
well,
if I'm
he still needs a lot more armor or evolution meter. I don't know if he's going to get enough on this side of the map. He might have to circle around.
So up in the caves, there are a bunch of glaciopods, and you cannot kill the glaciopods and eat them, but they do poop nutrients.
Yep.
And as an assault player, I will always burn those things because they're just free food for the monster. Especially since caves is such a popular evolve spot, a monster can evolve, those glaciopods will poop out food for him, bam, armor, stage 2. So no matter who you are, you can even destroy those glaciopods with a single napalm. You just hit them right in the head. So if you're a hunter and you're not doing anything more important, always eliminate those glaciopods.
I think Abe is the coolest trapper to watch in observer mode. He's always throwing out those that foul language and running around doing some cool stuff, man. Watching him toss them stasis grenades. One of my favorite hunters to observe.
Yeah, I fought against a lot of Abes in my day. One thing I've learned is I should definitely evolve into something that doesn't suck. So hopefully he does that soon and safely. He does have full energy right here.
And doing that sneak attack to, a lot of players will use that to get a little bit of extra movement once you land as Kraken. It'll actually help you move just slightly faster when you do that. This is a good evolve spot, but they're going to be able to dome him here.
They found him. They found him. No orbital, though. The stink nade going down first. I like how that Hyde player was ready with the stink nade in his hand, dropped it, and then, I don't know why he went in with the heavy gun instead of the flamethrower. Going in with the aftershocks, I don't ever agree with this aftershock. I mean, this might be good because he is in a tight area, but if you're domed right after the stage, I don't like being super aggressive. I'd rather go for that lightning. I play a lot of practice.
I think the reason he went with that minigun there is trying to get the headshot damage, the double damage with headshot, because
that might be true.
Yeah, he was close enough. So.
Yeah, I don't know if his face was facing the wall. You can shoot him in the back of the head a little bit though. So. Ooh, can he get up top here? Oh, that's
good.
Great. That's excellent. See, now I would poke down there with lightning, but you can take aftershock. There is no best way to play a ball. There's no best hunter set. There's no best monster. There's no best monster set. Right? There's what works for you. So what I say, I like lightning better than aftershock. This guy likes aftershock, and that's cool. If that works for him. Don't let anyone tell you how to play a ball unless you have you know, it's cool to get advice, tips, and tricks, but formulate what works best for you, and don't just stick to one thing, right? Don't always find out what you like, and then figure out something else that you like, or you're going to get predictable and taken down pretty easily. But anyway, it looks like he gets out of that dome with a little more than half health. Not completely detrimental, but still not very favorable for the monster. Hopefully he gets some food soon. Yeah,
he's going to head in the caves here. Maybe he'll find some of those glaciopods you were talking about, some free food. Going around the corner here, trying to eat that Steamodon there, but not able to do it. The deny coming out from the Hunter squad here. He's going to get a double kill here, but he's not. He's getting denied by Tonic. The Hyde player.
The Hyde Tonic.
Yeah, it's hard to cast when everyone's named Tonic.
Well,
but,
we have stage 2 Tonic. So
stage 2, yeah.
Difference we got here. He's got a good amount of armor though, so he doesn't have to worry about getting scratched down. That is a big worry. If you're low armor, if you have 1 or 2 bars, Hyde on his minigun can run you down and start taking some health damage. But he has enough armor to the point where he doesn't have to worry about being scratched down. But he does have to worry about another dome coming in. Those darts going in fresh, 45 seconds of pure vision on the Kraken. I bet Abe's going to go around the west side of this rock right here and drop them off. Yep, great idea. There's some blitzies right here too. If he wants to double back and have to deal with those blitzies. Those are kind of annoying to deal with.
I think we're going to see another dome here soon.
Is he going to drop the stasis to slow him?
Yep.
Yes, he is. Great throw. That's exactly what I would have done.
Good job. I think that dome is going to connect. Yep.
Yeah. He could be very confident that that was going to connect because he got a great stasis. He didn't throw it at the Kraken. He might have been gone by the time he threw it in front.
And he's
focusing down Hank.
Yeah, the Hank focus is good. I agree with that. Getting those shields out. I always say Hank shields, like you say, he can't shield himself. The only thing that can save him is a cloak, and a good monster player will know or be able to judge where you're going to go, especially when you have a Kyra trying to heal you. You can judge where the healing grenades are coming out and focus that Hank, even though he's cloaked.
Yeah, and heal nades got nerfed in the recent patch. Their radius is now 8 meters instead of 10 meters, so Kyra has to be just a little more on point with those. I know 8 meter radius doesn't sound like too much of a drop from 10 meter radius, but that's radius. You got to put that in area of the circle formula, all that fun math and stuff that you have to pay attention to if you are a competitive player. player like these guys.
Taking permanent health damage now. He needs to. Oh, he's getting a little bit of armor off that Blitz Leopard there.
Nice. That was a very risky eat. Looks like he didn't lose too much health there, and he just got enough armor to not take any further health damage. If they would have denied that eat, they would have gotten really more far.
They're trying to continue. I don't agree with that eat right there. I think he should have kept it moving. They're gonna deny that.
Yeah, they're gonna get another fresh tracking dart in. That's 45 seconds each time you get hit by a tracking dart. Like, you gotta leave. They're gonna know where you're going. Those tracking darts.
And we're 8 minutes in.
Abe is so high risk, high reward. If you don't get a tracking dart in, all you can do is hope he eats a wildlife. And it looks like we got DC again.
Yeah, he DC, but we're so far in now. I just hope he can reconnect. We might have to switch the host up next round, though.
Yeah. All right. Here on the monster.
There's those glaciopods you like.
Yep. See, that's why I always say, kill those things. You just got two or three free meats right there because they just randomly poop on the ground, and for some reason monsters like that stuff and can eat it.
Yeah, they don't respawn for a whole 2.5 minutes, I believe, is the respawn limit on those glaciopods, or most wildlife is 2.5 minutes.
Especially since that's such a popular evolve spot, you don't want monsters evolving, just getting that free food right there. So I'm always just killing those things right off the bat as soon as I walk past them. All right, good feed right here for the mammoth bird. It looks like one more meat, and he will be able to hit stage 3. He's not looking too bad. He's got half health, but if he hits stage 3, what do you think he's taking for his last ability? I think he's got 3 vortex and 3 aftershock. You going Banshees or we going Lightning?
I think he'll go Banshees. That's just my opinion in it, though. All right, here's the dome. He's not going to get the evolve off yet. He's going to have to fight here. He could probably build some strikes here on at least the Kyra. Oh, and that aftershock doesn't hit anyone except the Sloth.
The Sloth is going after the Kraken. He wants to push them with the vortex. The Sloth. The Sloth hopefully will whittle them down and distract them.
Oh, an orbital. Oh my god. Well, he gets out of it though. He's going back in. I don't know. You should not go back into an orbital.
Aftershock into an orbital. He gave up almost all his armor. All his armor gone for a down penalty on Hank. So he's not totally out.
I don't know if that was worth it because now he's taking permanent health damage. And here comes another aftershock. Under half health.
I think that was too high up.
Yeah. I think he wants to finish Hank off. He doesn't want Hank back in the fight.
Looks like he is really trying to guard that Hank. Aftershock, not as good of an ability to guard down as Lightning. I know I'm being super biased.
He gets another strike, but he needs to get out. I would fly away at this point. Definitely needs to get out of this situation.
Not a lot of health left. He's rocking about 20%. He needs to go evolve. He can go up in the caves over there and do so safely without fear of an orbital and maybe without fear of a dome if he moves fast enough, because the dome did just go offline. That is a 60-second orbital.
I think the only chance he has now, I don't even know if I would stop the armor at this point. I would keep flying, look for a good evolve spot. Yeah, head for the caves, man. Head for the caves. Try to get that evolve off, then armor up. Possibly some more glaciopod poop in the cave that you could eat up. Get that next stage. It's crucial that he gets either Banshee Mines or a Lightning Strike. I would go Banshee Mines, but we'll see what he chooses to do here.
Yeah, Banshee Mines make a good area of denial, and they have a hide, which is not as good at getting rid of Banshees as Markov. Markov seriously just lasers those things immediately with his lightning gun. Hide has, you know, the flamethrower. It's got some good damage, but a little less range, so Hide's less useful.
Did he cancel that evolve? He canceled the evolve there.
He's trying to lure them in. This is exactly where I thought he'd evolve, but the timer is ticking. Here, in competitive evolve, we are running with a 15-minute timer. So Dome is down, and he does not have a lot of armor, but is he going to be able to pounce Abe out? Well, at this point, I think he can aftershock him to death.
Yeah.
There we go.
The shields, though, shields saving him from certain. They still goes down.
There we go. Two down penalties on the Trapper. He comes out on top of that engagement. He gave up a little bit of time. Time is of the essence. He gave up a little bit of time, but with 2 down penalties on the Trapper is not looking so hot. He can be very quickly eliminated from the game if we have Kyra and Hank not watching it. All right, he better pick a good evolve spot soon. That timer is running down. Is he going to evolve in the same spot he did last time, going for the...
Exact same spot, actually.
Yep. I would make a joke on my stream. If you evolve in the same spot twice, you get an extra ability point on stage 3. And I needed to stop saying that because people started to buy it. And they're like, Nikki, why aren't I getting an extra point? And I knew I was kidding. But anyway, stage
goes to
3,
lightning.
what's he got? Lightning.
I don't know. We'll see if that works out for him.
This is my favorite ability right here. Like,
Oh,
man,
he's gonna take the Abe, or no, Hank. He's going for Hank.
Ooh, going in for the aftershock. The timer has frozen. Oh, that orbital. If that orbital was called in a second sooner and he aftershocked inside of it, that would have been game. He's got to go get some armor now. He's not looking hot on health.
He's really low. And the timer will start ticking. He's got to make a decision.
Yeah, the sudden death forgiveness timer has been reduced from 15 to 10 seconds. So 10 seconds after the timer pauses is when it will start ticking down. So we can expect that.
If he can go back in and get the Hank, I would go for Hank. At stage 3, Abe's not that big a deal. You don't have to worry about the arena. You're already fully committed at this point. Go for the Hank, get the shielding out of the picture. Possibly turn your attention towards Kyra, get her out of the picture as well. Then you can worry about Hank or Abe, and then worry about the assault last.
Now see, he's going in for those short pounces, which is great for getting a little bit more distance and speed.
And the Hunter's
So
going to go
you
set up a power relay, it looks like.
Yeah, this is oh, is someone trapped by a plant right now? Hank, trapped inside of a
Trying
plant.
to push his way out.
I like that close up right there. He's all right though. He's getting healed
Yeah,
up. Although if that
observer
Kraken
mode
showed
can
up,
be a little buggy at times. I couldn't focus out any.
I like that close up. That was pretty cool. But if he was able to capitalize on Hank in a plant, that would have been terrible for these guys. Now here's the thing, Hank only has 1 down penalty. So if he goes down, he's in cap, not out of the game. And
Here
guarding
comes the
that
lightning.
revive is going to be a little rough. Not quite connected to that lightning, unfortunately. He is focusing the trapper.
He's going to go for that Hank, I think. Yeah, he's going to go
Yep.
for the Hank. That's a good choice.
Coming in, good connection right there. That's a little more than half his health. If he lands that lightning, nope, he did not land the lightning. And Kyra got it.
Orbital, though.
Oh, that's devastating right there.
Oh
That is
my God.
absolutely devastating. He's got a bar and a half of armor, 10% health. It is not looking hot.
If I was this monster, I would be crapping my pants right now. Here comes the aftershock, though. Is it going to finish him? No, the shielding coming out. Keep him alive. He has no health.
Medic dies, they all die, as I always say, but medic dies, you all die, as long as you don't die, Kraken. And that Kraken is out of the game.
At stage 3, going to take that win.
Good work on stage 3, especially with all those tonic disconnects. We're going to have to change hosts, unfortunately. Looks like we're getting a lot of DCs here.
Good game.
Good
As
game,
soon
man.
as you get the host for stage 3, get me an invite and we'll get in there.
All right, I'm
Join
updating
off
my brackets here.
promo.
Turn off what? On my end?
Dedicated server. We had like 8 DCs that game.
Okay, yeah. Dedicated server was on. All right, we'll try that off. If you continue to DC, we could try a neutral host.
All right.
I think it's dedicated.
We
We'll
have
just try it
Dedicated might have
without.
been what was
Next
causing the
game.
issue there.
So I am recording statistics. I don't know where I'm going to put them up. Either I'll tweet them, or I'll put them on Facebook, or maybe I'll put them on Reddit, or I'll share my thoughts on them on my stream. I don't know. But I'll at least share them on my stream at the very least. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Kraken is taking no wins today. Goliath has the only 2 wins, and Wraith with 2 losses. We haven't seen a Behemoth pick yet. All right,
we'll be
ladies and
getting
gents.
in on
we're
stage
reaching
3's monster.
All right, don't forget to tweet at me at stealthshampoo #EGL. If you guys want to interact, we are focused on the gameplay, and the chat is rolling fast with a lot of you guys in here. Thank you for coming out and supporting. Alongside, there's a 45-second delay on stream to prevent any cheating. So please tweet at me so that your comments are archived at stealthshampoo, and please be sure to use the hashtag LOE, that stands for Legends of Evolve. You are watching the semifinals right now. Nikki, they're quarterfinals. No, they're semifinals here at Legends of Evolve, ladies and gentlemen. And we are waiting for the next host real quick.
Yep, just waiting to see which one is bringing me in here. I'm getting several invites. Stage 3, is this it?
So we are playing off of the, I believe this is the Evolve Saturdays group rule set.
This isn't
this
the right
is-
one, is it? Which one? Which
No,
monster is
join
it?
on,
Join on Pulse.
just join
Pulse?
on not tonic or chromo.
Not tonic. I don't know if I have them on my list. Let me see.
So this is the Evolved Saturdays group rule set that we're playing with. If you're on PC, I'm sure you're welcome. I'm not sure if they're super exclusive, but I'm sure you are welcome to join as long as you are not a jerk. The Evolved Saturdays group on PC, I'm always looking at them. They always got a good number of players playing, and they're all very strong players. So
Yeah, I
Evolved
don't.
Saturdays group, I believe we are playing with their rule set. This is their rule set that Monster players and Hunter players came together and decided on. And this is their competitive rule set. It varies. This is mostly in agreement with lots of other rule sets, but we don't have to play on one universal rule set, so it varies from league to league. Here at Legends of Evolve, we're playing off of the Evolve Saturdays rule set, which they all agreed off of. All these players here are from the Evolve Saturdays group, so everyone is in agreement with the rules. So everyone's happy here, which is awesome.
Yeah, their monster. I need their monster to add me. I don't think I ever got an invite or a friend request, so I can join in.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to follow the stream, tweet at me. Special thank you once again to DB Sinclair, the broest of bros. Always supporting myself and always supporting the Evolve Esports. He has contributed to the cause. Winners get art books, t-shirts, coasters, and Trick has also put in, there's some cash prizes, some camos, so they're not just playing for fun, they're playing for blood and for some prizes. So we
Still
are
waiting on an
currently
invite
some
here.
Starfires. We are putting things together right now, ladies and gents. When you
I have neither of them on my list, so I'm gonna keep trying to join through Chroma. It keeps saying fail.
Trick, when you have a moment, whenever you can hold down the fort for like 30 seconds, and I want to run downstairs and grab a bottle of water.
Okay, we're getting in this match right now. That's fine. Go ahead.
All right. Trick's gonna hold down the fort. I'm gonna stand up for 30 seconds.
Connection has failed. Okay, guys, just bear with us. We're trying to get in this next match, but connection keeps failing for the host. As soon as we get in here, it will be... Okay, here we go. We have Stage 3's Monster versus Survivors of Sheer. All right, you guys got the Trapper and Medic picks already out?
Yes.
All right. Good luck. Have fun, guys. And as soon as we get in here, we will
All right,
be on...
good luck, guys.
Let me see what map we're going to be on here for you guys real quick. We are going to be on Med Lab, it looks like, with Stage 3 on their monster, not Tonic.
All right.
And
We
that
have
was
been cast-
Stage 3 just took a win, right? So they're 2-1. So
we have
I need to
been-
change that real quick.
We've been casting for a few hours, so
They are 2-1,
I need some water.
right? 2-1 Stage 3. Survivors of Sheer has 1 win.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming in here, MedLab Hunt up next. Coming in.
No, we're 1-1. We're on map 3. That's right. We're right. That's right. 1-1. We are on map 3, not 3 matches in. My bad, guys. I apologize for that. We are on Med Lab.
This is the tiebreaker, right?
No. Tiebreaker will be after this.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Who are our picks here? We have... I'm recording statistics because I like statistics. Oh my god, is he really going Bucket Val? What's happening?
I don't know. I didn't get to hear the
What is-
Hunter picks.
This is whoa. If he really goes Bucket... Oh, okay, he's going handcuffs. I was like, man, are we gonna see for the first time in forever ever the Kraken fighting Bucket in a competitive match? That's insane. All right, we getting started here.
Yep.
Our picks were Abe, Hyde, Val, and he switched to Hank, right?
Yep. No Bucket.
Cool.
Bucket hype would have been real though. Here we
I
go
was getting
on
ready
Med
for
Lab.
Bucket hype. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are playing Tonic on the Kraken, Hyde, Val, Hank.
Not
and
sure
Abe.
why he's standing still. Maybe we're having a connection issue, or I highly doubt he's going to go for the stage 1, try to drop ship, kill the hunters.
No, I think we're having a disconnect issue here.
Oh, is he going to go for it?
No, I think there's a disconnect issue we're having here. Although I like to do that too. Yeah, I've played some competitive matches myself, but I would not try the dropship tactic.
Sorry.
So you just wanted to vortex us. That's why you restarted.
All right, we
Well,
are.
I know- I know
we.
we didn't have a problem in this with you guys before, but they were complaining about dedicated in the other match. So if no one has issues, I guess just leave it on for you guys. But we need to change it in the other match.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me.
All right, give us a moment here, guys.
Just
And
vortex
this one,
me
he's
gently.
just having a graphical bug, so we're just waiting. He's just restarting his client real quick.
If you have not rolled back your NVIDIA driver and you get the graphic glitch, try to Alt-Tab a few times, and I know it won't absolutely fix it, but it will reduce the. Just don't look at the sky. The sky is the worst part. You'll get a green neon flashing light. Just try not to look up when you're playing with it.
Well, while we are waiting, don't forget to tweet at me at
We
stealthshampoo,
should
hashtag
probably
Legends
roll
of
back
Evolve,
to
ladies and
looking up
gentlemen.
at Kraken
I am
too,
reading
necessity.
the tweets you guys
Yeah,
are
I
sending
tried
in
to
between rounds.
get with everyone ahead of time. I didn't have everyone on my list to notify them that the NVIDIA driver needed to be rolled back for it. But it also, when you do roll back, it does cause full screen to give you a little bit of micro stutter. So windowed borderless, if you do roll back, you might want to try that out to fix that issue.
Trick, can the stream hear you when you're talking to them?
Yes.
All right, cool. Hey, if you guys are bored waiting, we apologize. We're getting some server stuff fixed right now. Please check out my Twitter at stealthshampoo. Tweet at me, hashtag Legends of Evolve. If you are just chilling, waiting for the next match, let me know. We unfortunately can't read the chat. It's on a 45-second delay, like I've been saying. And I am responding to tweets, though. And there's a lot of people in here. We want to be focused on the gameplay, so I want to archive your guys' comments for when we have time. I've gone through all my Twitter messages so far. So at stealthshampoo on Twitter, hashtag Legends of Evolve. LOE.
Chromo is inviting me. Okay, I guess we're changing it up a little bit here.
Once again, special thank you to DB for helping out the stream with some extra prizes. Great guy. He is always helping me out, helping everyone out.
He's awesome, man. I love watching him on live stream when they have their official live streams. He gets up in the camera with those guns and goes ham. He's an awesome guy.
The game doesn't want us to play.
So we're gonna get started in
So
just.
we should just go ahead and mark up the W.
If you get the glitch, I don't know if you were here when I was explaining it. If you get the glitch, try to Alt-Tab a few times and bring your game back up. Sometimes it will reduce it's not going to get rid of it, but it will make it less of a problem. Just don't look at the sky is what I tell people, because if you look straight up, it will freak out.
Alright, gotcha, man. Appreciate the advice.
Remember, if you guys want to participate in any future
Alright, you
tournaments,
guys
I don't
ready?
know if we're ever doing this again. I don't have any information on that.
Yeah, we're all good.
But be sure to tell your friends, and if it becomes popular, more things may happen in the future. All right, waiting for the game to load up here. We are currently watching Survivors of Sheer versus Stage 3. Whose monster is it right now?
It is Stage 3's monster on MedLab. We were having some issues with the NVIDIA driver. Again, guys, a lot of people weren't told ahead of time to roll back their drivers to fix the issue. Some people were lucky enough to, like Nikki, to not have the new driver installed and don't have the issue, but I know it can be very annoying when that glitch comes up. It is game breaking. It will make it so bad that you will literally go into a seizure when you see it. It is that bad. I could not. I had to fix the problem myself because I didn't want you guys to be watching the tournament and literally freaking out with your eyes melting out of your head while you see neon flashing lights.
All right, coming up, we have the picks were already locked in, I believe. Let me bring them up here. Give me one moment. We have Goliath, or no, excuse me, Kraken, Hank, Abe, Hyde, and Val. Surprisingly, we've only seen one Torvald so far. What camo is that? What camo is their Hyde player rocking? I actually don't know that one.
I don't know either. It looks cool, though. Is that the Phoenix? Does Assault have Phoenix?
I know the medics have it. I'm not entirely sure. My camo game is not on point, I'll admit. Once again, guys, during this match, if you would like to talk to me or get a word out on stream, please tweet at stealthshampoo, #LOE.
They didn't do fair weather? Oh, well, hopefully they spawn in with fair weather. It's not storming.
Yeah, gotta have fair weather. That's the rule set that they all agreed on.
We are on match number 3 versus Stage 3 and Survivors of Sheer on MedLab. Here we go with Not Tonic as the Crackalakin and Darken Wolf taking over for the Hyde player, Unicorn Utters as Valerie, and SOS Dizu as Hank, and SOS Chromo taking over for Abe.
All right, and it looks like the match is underway. Kraken fed up almost halfway. He's pretty close to spawn, though. They did change a lot of things about MedLab. Let me know, #LOE on Twitter, what your guys' thoughts are on the changes. But they changed the spawn point, and they also got rid of that platform with the power relays. I completely agree with that. That was very awkward to fight on, especially as Goliath. That platform is very weird to climb up to, and you're actually under it sometimes. It was just overall a good change. A very awkward thing that they got rid of. All right. And it looks like they've already made contact. If Abe gets that tracking dart in, he's going to have a hard time hitting Stage 2.
Looks like they're going to hold the dome, waiting for the Stage 2 evolution. Tracking dart coming out and a trank. That's detrimental. If they can get stasis grenades and tranks rolling on this Kraken, it will become incredibly hard to move at that point. Also, with these weak points coming out, the minigun becomes more and more effective. I know it has a wider spread, but when it hits those spots, it does do damage. The same with the laser cutter.
Yeah, double damage on those Val spots. If you have no one to heal, and the monster's already tranked, then you go in for those shots, and you can start tearing up a monster if Hyde is hitting that.
He is 3 meets away from the evolution here. Maybe one mammoth bird. Yeah, he's gonna get it. Let's see if he goes for the YOLO evolve, or is he gonna try and bait a dome here?
Where is he going to evolve? There is kind of a cave up there. I think that's the north part of the map. I'm not totally sure right now. But there's a cave that he can evolve in. Let's see here. It's the southeast, excuse me. That part of the map, there's a good cave right there. And it looks like he's going over to the west. And he can evolve over there. He's got to pick some overhead cover somewhere so Hank doesn't drop an orbital.
Laying out those Banshee mines behind him to hopefully slow the the hunters down just a little bit.
Unfortunately, alerting the birds, and he does still have the tracking dart on him for the last 45 seconds. So
there's the cave you were talking about. He's going to go for the evolve here. He's going to have some free food if those Reavers stick around. Yeah, stick around, Reavers.
That's a lot of Reavers. What is that? That's a solid 6 Reavers.
That toxic grenade might actually kill him for him, but he's not going to be able to eat with that pressure.
And the dome is live. What's he going?
Lightning
3
strike.
lightning, 1 banshee, 2 vortex. This is exactly what I run. As Kraken. Kraken's probably the most polished monster. So good set right here. Especially the Banshee mines, he doesn't have to worry about Markov getting rid of those immediately. All he has to do is not toss them directly to the
All right. And the sneak attack coming out. He's getting some good damage out here on Hank.
Ooh, if he lands this lightning, Hank is going out. He needs a heavy or something right here. Drop down, get some knockback.
Oh, Hank's getting low.
Yeah, Val's med gun's gonna run out of capacity.
Oh, but the orbital.
He's not gonna go anywhere. I think he's stuck down there.
Yeah, but he took a lot of damage though in the process. Not Tonic in a bad spot, I feel. I don't know if the assault can finish him though. He's putting some good pressure out. They got the Hank player back up. Tonic needs to get out of here. Stage 3's monster needs to get away.
Oh, nice lightning right there. Is he going to stay down?
I don't agree with this staying for it.
Well, hopefully he at least gets it. If you're going to stay for it, at least get what you came for. And he is gone. He did get a little bit of energy by downing Hank. That's 2.
But he's not out yet. Don't knock him out yet, guys, because he can go armor up, get some more, another evolution, and still be in this fight.
All right, he's getting the free food right under here. Oh, unfortunately, Hyde with the denial.
Trying to
If he puts
wombo
some banshees
combo
down.
that dart. Yeah, trying to get that Hyde player, but he just jetpacks away from it.
All right, looks like he has good enough armor to not get scratched to death via the minigun and the lasers. Totally get scrapped. But hopefully he can feed up. At this point, he probably has to hit stage 3.
Oh, don't let that mammoth bird hit you. Ow.
He was not watching the mammoth bird right behind him. Doesn't matter though. He's gonna get about full armor anyway. Has the energy. Poking him at long range with the lightning as he flies about.
Which is a good way to keep the hunters at bay, but he's got to worry about Abe coming in and doming him.
Yeah, did he just get a fresh tracking dart in here? I saw a few shots go wide, but
yeah, I think so.
I think one of those connected.
Oh, and there, that one whiffed. That one hit, I think.
Now, hopefully he can feed up. He is about 1/3 of the way fed up to the stage 3. I know it's a little confusing on the HUD. In the top right, you can see it says stage 3, not stage 2. I know that might be a little confusing to any of you newcomers. But that's his username. It just says stage 3 is his username. Stage 2 on the right is his actual stage. He's currently 2. At this point, I might consider putting 3 in Banshees and then putting 3 in Vortex, 3 Lightning, and forgoing Aftershock just because health is a little low. Might not want to be so aggressive.
Yeah.
But Aftershock is a high damage move on the Kraken. It's second highest right behind Lightning.
If they group up, yeah, if he goes Aftershock, he can make it work. He's just got to get a group effort, like get a couple that are clumped up, or maybe 3 or 4 of them. That would be a great hit.
Yeah, if you're just using Aftershock on one guy, that might not be worth it. If you can get someone or a couple of people jumping.
Tyrant coming out to play. Hank in trouble.
Nice. Looks like they managed to free him from the Tyrant. Now, he wasn't going to engage right there because he was super low health, but he did gain there a little more distance because they did have to stop and deal with that Tyrant. Alright, he's almost at the stage. So it's that one more meet and he is all good, but they are shooting at him. So he might not be able to stage until he makes some distance. Looks like that full energy bar, full armor bar. He's just got to shake them and pick a safe area to stage. This game could end with a one more dome. They dome him at stage 3 as he's evolving. Could just straight up end that.
I feel like they're waiting for the evolve almost. They keep putting the tracking dart. They're not actually pushing all the way in on him. Maybe if they could do some more armor damage, they'll throw the dome, but I think they want him to evolve right now.
Yeah. If I was this Hunter squad, I'm not sure if I would dome again because he could pick an advantageous
He does have it
area
out
with the Tyrant. You can keep him on Val, yeah. Keep him on Val with the Tranks and keep chasing them around the map. Keep those stasis in. So that'll keep the pressure up for when he does evolve, especially with the tracking dart. At this point, if he had to fight stage 2, find a Tyrant. There's plenty of Tyrants on this map.
Yeah.
But with the new relay, it's a little less awkward, like I was saying earlier, to fight at. So.
We're about almost 8 minutes in here. He's going to have to make something happen. He needs to either A, get stage 3, or B, find an advantageous engagement at stage 2 with full armor.
Nice, going in for those pounces. You do have to wait 1 second between pounces before you do it again.
I think he's gonna go for the evolve down here. East side of the map.
Is he going to drop that mammoth bird so he can get some food right off the stage? He's
Doesn't
got to
look
worry
like-
about Hank Orbitos, though. Like, the tracking dart is right on him. See, since he couldn't
canceled.
get overhead cover. Oh, yep, he's canceling. If you can't get overhead cover, at least hide behind something so Hank can't drop it directly on your head. He's trying to lure them in. They know he's ready to evolve at this point. And Assault taking a number right there on himself. There goes the heal burst, healing everyone up. Val back at max health. Abe just a little scratch. Hyde doesn't
Oh,
have to
nice
worry.
lightning strike. He had to use personal? No, that was a shield from Hank. He didn't blow his personal.
Yeah, that's one thing I wish they would add in the game is some sort of difference between the personal shield and the shield.
Yeah.
Just so it's a little easier to tell for us spectators. I think he was trying to fake the evolve down there at the bottom of the map to lure them over there, so he could come all the way back over here in the caves. Now, there was a Kraken earlier who made the mistake of evolving in the caves, but not completely. A little bit of it was sticking out, so he still got hit by the orbital. Gotta make sure you got plenty of overhead cover as you make that stage, so you don't get struck by an orbital.
Right. I mean, honestly, I feel like maybe he should go in and force engage because they're going to be able to stay with him any side of the map he goes here. They're just hovering in that middle spot. They're not really overcommitting to one side. I feel like he's going to have to either A, keep poking at him, or B, go in. Just go in and try to do something. Get a strike on the Trapper. If he can get the Trapper down, he can go for the evolve and not have to worry.
That was a heal burst right there.
Yep.
The heal burst popping in, that's 20 seconds on the recharge. If he wants to keep track of that. That's a good, when you're fighting Val, keep track of those heal bursts. 20 seconds, don't last 60 seconds. So she can get about 3 in, depending on, when the dome drops, when she pops the first one, the second one. She could get 3 in, so if you count Val's heal bursts, you can focus down Val. If she uses her heal bursts and she's full health, that's a good time to focus her, unless Hank is, of course, in line of sight.
I mean,
Because
you
then
gotta-
she won't be able to kill off the game.
Yeah, you gotta give it to this Kraken player, man. He's making some good skill shots from range. The situation he's in, most players would be freaking out with no health, but he's trying to remain calm here, trying to play it safe, trying to hover around and put some skill shots in and, make the hunters use their abilities. He's not just running. He might go for the evolve here? I don't know.
Got a little bit of, I don't know why he stopped to eat right there, but he did get a trank in. And here's the thing with Abe is the tracking dart is not wearing off. It lasts 45 seconds and the dome is ready at 60. Abe is just hitting him left and right with tracking darts. So whenever he evolves, they'll hear it, blows in on him. Hank might be able to drop an orbital. If not, Hyde can just go in and ham with his minigun, drop a stink nade on top of him. That's good progress right there. The hunters in this current meta really taking advantage of the fact that monsters have very little armor after the stage. Luckily, this map, I would say, what do you think? One of the more even maps as far as hunter versus monster?
Yeah, the change that they did to Power Relay, especially for Stage 3, I agree with the change. It definitely helps. So yeah, I say it's fair.
There's some maps out there like Fusion Plant we see. That's usually banned a lot because of how much room there is between the Power Relay and then the swamp area. There's a big chasm, which makes it hard for hunters to jetpack across. That can help monsters get away. This map does not have a chasm like that, so he's having a hard time getting
The
away.
only disadvantage monster has, well, the big disadvantage monster has is on this side of the map. There's so many cutoff points for the Trapper, he can wait for you to come out. We'll see if Chromo's going to go in. He's going for the evolve. Is he
has
going to
to.
wait?
The time's running low.
Is he going to
The
wait?
timer's running low, like he had to do it.
Yeah, he's going to throw it there.
Time to burn the rest.
Right on
And-
top of him. That was a nice dome.
Oh wow, that was a beautiful dome. He even stopped the loop. I don't know if he did that on purpose, but he domed so that he couldn't loop around that way. He has to come out into Hyde's fire.
Oh, he went Aftershock. I'm really surprised he went Aftershock. He's taking a lot of damage.
I'm not sure if I saw that coming. Yeah, see, down on the medic, Val did not have a hit room. And unfortunately, he was not able.
Survivors of Sheer are going to take the victory here on the third map.
2-1 after this round, is that correct? Survivors of Sheer, 2-1.
Yep, 2-1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gone Aftershock there.
Good
He took
game.
far
Good
too much
game.
damage. Banshees might have been a better idea. Just do not toss the Banshees towards the Assault. He'll either personal shield it or burn them before they touch his face. So the Banshees might have been a better choice. Aftershock makes you drop down and take some serious heat. So I like the changes to MedLab. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see a relay fight, which is the big thing that changed on MedLab. But I feel like MedLab is one of the more even maps as far as Monster Hunter. Some of the maps are definitely more Monster Hunter sided. The two new maps, what are they? Broken Hill Mine is, I feel, monstery, and Broken Hill Foundry is definitely huntery. That one is huntery.
Yeah, the mines, man, especially. You might even see some pros start using, if they use the new maps in the pro scene, you might even start seeing some behemoth gameplay come out, you know? Those
Yeah,
closing
Mine's very
quarters.
behemoth.
Yeah.
But the Foundry is the opposite. So, you know, MedLab there was a very even map. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the new Stage 3 relay fight. But he just couldn't shake them like you can shake them on Fusion Plant. That big chasm in the middle, as a Kraken especially, you fly across that, the hunters have to use all their jetpack to get across there, and that's it. Then you can get away and evolve in the swamp. There's also the UFO spot, which is great to evolve up in, if you can. So, unfortunately, he just couldn't shake them on MedLab. And they're just some of those maps, you know, you get Abe on there, you get the tracking dart in, and very, very hard to shake him. So, right there, that Hunter Squad, waiting for the dome. Waiting for him to go from 2 to 3. He went from 2 to 3, dropped the dome, and there was no loop there. I don't know if that was lucky, or it's a tournament. Let's say it was skill, because...
So we're going to be on the 4th round here with Refueling Tower, I think, right? Yeah, I believe that's what we're going, Refueling Tower.
Alright. I don't
This is
expect
another
it to
one
be
of those
better,
monstery maps
but
that I was talking about, just
we'll
because
see.
everything
Okay.
on this map wants to kill you. Last time we saw Refueling Tower here on Legends of Evolve, it was a
Where are
perfect
you
Goliath
located
game
in the
by
US?
Salge, I believe, one of the
Seattle.
Salge
I don't know if you guys want to use my neutral host. I'm in Virginia, so I'm not sure where you guys are located at.
In pubs, I find that Refueling Tower very monstery just because of the number of wildlife trying
Let's
to kill
try
you.
it without dedicated and see if that fixes the issue, guys.
Over in the south, we have unlimited blitz leopards, armadillos, sloths everywhere.
So we're
It's a
just
very
missing
bad
one person.
map, as far as
Yeah,
wildlife.
he's
Tons of
restarting.
tyrants on this map.
By the way, for anyone confused, I'm the real tonic.
Refueling
We're waiting
Tower
for the other
definitely in
tonic to go
pubs.
Okay.
Shut
more
up.
monstery
I'm the
maps.
real tonic.
They're
fact, I
all
even
claiming
saw-
they're all the real
We're all
tonic.
just clones
Damn,
of
you're
me.
tonic.
Sorry to cut
I
you
even
off. They're
saw-
all talking. I know you can't hear them, but they were
That's
all
cool.
claiming to be the real tonic.
That's cool. Over in
But I
what's it
am
called?
real tonic.
Refueling Tower, I think I saw statistics
You're just a
telemetry
stag.
for number of monster wins, hunter wins, percentages.
Actually, Graphic
I
is
think
the real
Refueling
tonic.
Tower actually has the highest percentage monster wins. I don't have the telemetry right now, but last time I saw it, the first time I saw it, it was hunter side. Things obviously have changed in meta and whatnot since then, but Refueling Tower is we saw a perfect Goliath game last time on Refueling Tower. It was beautiful. So let's see what we get this time. If the hunters can pick it up
I'm
on
assuming it's going to be Kraken. Unless the picks have changed. I'm assuming it's going to be Kraken.
Oh, you know what? Let me update my list here. Then we have Hank. 3, 5, and 1.
Everyone good? We got the picks out of the way?
Good to go. So far,
Yep.
Kraken has not won a single round in this tournament. Refueling Tower Hunt up next. Let's see if my assessment of the map holds true.
I think this is going to go to Tiebreaker. If this turns out good for Stage 3, it's going to come down to Survivors of Shear's Monster or Stage 3's Hunters on that Tiebreaker round. That's my predictions. I don't know what you guys feel in the chat or on Twitter, but I feel like this might be the first one we go into a Tiebreaker on. It's been very close.
Yeah, don't forget, in between rounds, feel free to tweet at me. Hashtag LOE Legends of Evolve at stealthshampoo. Unfortunately, we are not reading the chat during rounds. We're staying focused on the action. I think it's better that way. So if you guys want to get a word in, please put it in Twitter. If you put it in the chat, of course, there's lots of things in there. It'll float up. But if you put it on Twitter, I'll have it archived, and I'm reading your comments in between rounds. So at stealthshampoo on Twitter, #LOE. All right, coming in next, Refueling Tower. Let's see what we got here. We are playing on fair weather.
Yep.
So I'm not entirely sure how that changes the wildlife on this map, because there is a lot. We'll see. I think it just changes the visuals, the snow, the sandstorms, whatever. All right, coming in, we have. Are these their picks? Last time I saw Bucket and I was disappointed because they played Hank instead. They switched, so I'm waiting for them to lock it in and then we'll call the picks.
Yep, we got Kyra, Hank, Abe, and Hyde versus the Kraken player.
All right. I wonder why they decided to go Kyra this time instead of Val. This is a little bit harder of a map to chase on relative to Med. So they decided to go Kyra this time. Maybe for the speed boosts, maybe for the sustained healing, to heal off all that bad wildlife. Who knows? Let's see what they can manage to do there. Stage 3 is on the Hunter squad. Survivors of Shear's monster on deck here with the Kraken. I think he's going to eat this free food right here at the start. Is he going to go up the ramp and eat the rest of it? Nope. He's going off.
Going towards the jungle, and on this map for Kraken, the tree line can provide a huge advantage, especially when you're using Lightning Strike, Banshee Mines, and Vortex. As long as you're not rocking Aftershock, the tree line can be a huge advantage.
Trees. You know how much they irritate me on my stream. Oh, God.
And we got Tonic for the Hunters. One
hey,
is
they
not.
only have Hank is stage 2.
Stage 2. One is only stage 2.
So not every map is going to play the same, and not every round is going to play the same. So let's see if the Kraken can finally pull off a win. We have not seen a single Kraken win today.
If Survivors
so
of Sheer take this win, that is it. That's they move on. Stage 3 needs to win this one to stay in the game.
All right, looks like he's going up to town right now. This particular area up here in town, you have to use almost all your jetpack to climb the cliff unless you go all the way around. So this might not be a terrible place to lead the Hunters. Going in for those short sneak attacks to just get a little more distance before he starts flying, a little bit of momentum. And if we bring up the mini-map here, I think those Hunters aren't... Yeah, they're hanging out up in town, and the Kraken has the full south part of the map to cover to get away, stage in a cave. By the time he gets down there, he's probably going to have to stage.
And here comes those stasis, yeah. Are they going to get a dome? I don't think they're going to dome. I think they're going to keep the same meta that they've been running, wait for the stage 2, and try to dome there. The Kraken could opt to go for the junkyard over here, get that evolve on the southwestmost corner of the map here, or the caves. Caves are always a good option as well. That way you don't have to worry about that Hank orbital. Whoa, and there's that catapult.
Crackapult. He needs 1 or 2 more meats to stage up, and he was eating right there, and he was 0.1 seconds away from finishing eating, but someone managed to deny the food, so he's going up into the Reaver Cave right now. A lot of cover over here. Ooh, that sneak pounce just went straight into the wall.
Yeah.
And maybe he can hit a Vortex on a Reaver, eat him up, and then evolve.
Oh.
Now, I'm not sure if he'd want to evolve here. Oh, what's happening?
Might be getting some lag here, guys. Nah, I think it was just a monetary thing. It was just a little lag spike. We're okay.
Yeah, momentary. Everyone froze for a moment, it seems, but he's leaving the caves now. He needs to get 1 or 2 more snacks before he stages. Back here might not be the worst place to evolve. Hank wouldn't be able to drop an orbital if you evolve outside of his line of sight behind one of these giant rocks. There's also Blitzies, and I don't know, are the Blitzies gone because of fair weather? All the Blitzies and Armadillos?
No, I think the Blit left. They're still here, but I think the Tyrants. That one Tyrant that usually hangs out down there near the bridge, I didn't see him. Maybe they...
Yeah, I didn't see him either. I should start naming the Tyrants. Tyrant John. Tyrant Steve.
Maybe it's completely RNG, I guess, every time you load up a different map.
Well, I don't know how fair weather affects the wildlife, if
right.
at all. Like, even if it affects it 0.1%.
Well, Blitz Leopards might be nocturnal. Maybe that's the thing.
All right, and it looks like he is heading to North Town to get that stage, if I had to take a guess. Yeah, this is a good spot, too. He's broken line of sight of Hank. I don't think he's faking this. because he is kind of in a corner. If he was faking it, I mean, they're already moving in his direction, so no need to fake it.
Yeah, they're gonna dome him here for sure.
Yeah. Oh, the trapper definitely saw that lightning through the wall, and he just goes for a blind.
3 aftershock.
Three
He's
and
going aftershock again. I don't know. Maybe he can make it work for him this time.
Yeah, I'm seeing aftershock is really popular nowadays. It's a very aggressive ability. If you're landed in a good AOE,
is it personal? Yeah.
Personal. That personal lasts for 10 seconds, so count 10 seconds out in your head, monster players, leave them alone for a bit, and go and hurt someone else. Oh, Kyra got the heal burst on everyone who's injured there. That heals 20% on 3 of her teammates. That's huge. And I don't think this is going to hit anyone. Yeah, that was... I think he was also making contact with the ground. Krakens use aftershock. Generally, they want to be hovering above the ground so that they get a good amount of movement speed. If you're on the ground, you're slow.
Oh, nice. He's going to go for the assault. No personal that time, but the shield came out from Hank. Very nicely done. Uh-oh. The orbital.
And here comes the orbital to defend the assault. The assault is down, unfortunately. Going to get the shield out in time. But they do have great damage on the Kraken. If I was this Hunter squad, the one person who I wouldn't care about having a down penalty on right now is the assault. Just because they're so tanky, they have perfect shields. It's not that big of a deal, and I'm happy to trade 1 down penalty on my assault for nearly half of a Kraken's health in stage 2.
Yeah. I think
So,
that was it was an okay engagement on both sides, I guess. But
yeah.
when you build a strike on the assault, then you want to kind of commit to assault in your next engagement. Try to get him to blow his personal shield, then get him out of the picture again. Because once the assault is gone, I mean, Hank, unless he lands that orbital, you're going to be able to sustain from the Abe and the Hank combo. Isn't going to be enough damage to bring you down at stage 3.
He's going to need a little bit of armor before he starts getting scratched, but I agree. Focus down the assault, burn his personal shield. That's something that I like to do. Those things last 10 seconds, they have a recharge of 30, so what I would do is corner him with any other hunter. Medic, support, trapper, drop an aftershock. He might panic and put on his personal shield, then focus that other person you hit with the aftershock. And you're all good from there on, and then you go on after him. Assault's personal shield is down. You can focus him down a little easier. He has 20% less health. I know it seems like if you're new to this game and you're looking at the health bars, that little white cap on the assault's health is a down penalty, and it doesn't look like a lot, but that's 20% of his health. It's not proportional. That's 20% of his health he is now missing because he went down once.
And
if he
2
goes down
strikes,
again,
yeah,
40.
is one 3-star ability or 3-point ability from being almost completely dead if it hits.
Yep. You land a lightning, and then you get a good light hit in, and you're done. Out of the game. So 2 down penalty spells, almost instant doom for any hunter. So, both sides came out of that engagement, not completely empty-handed. Although I'd say it went a little better for Rockers. We'll see how this plays out, though. You are never out of the game.
Right. Oh, the orbital coming out. Doesn't do much.
It scratched him, if anything, it really just scared him off.
Oh, he's coming in.
He pushed them away with the vortex. So I think we got a few dodges.
Is he going to focus the trapper? No, he's switching towards Hank.
Now the good thing is Hank did just burn the orbital, so the Kraken's not too worried.
Nice.
Let's see if he
nice
can
aftershock.
Abe's not looking too bad. Oh, he can break line of sight right here with good heavy. Knock Abe back. Drop a lightning, a vortex, anything. The basic attack connects in midair. Beautiful, and Abe is now down. He's still to leave everyone.
Still at half armor too. He's looking strong. Here comes an aftershock on Hank, but it doesn't connect. Nice dodge by Hank.
Yeah, you want to get Hank up against the wall. Literally up against the wall.
And the arena comes out. Are they going to be able to lock him in for a kill here? They need to keep Hank up though. Once those shields are gone, they're in trouble.
Nice. Hank is down. Looks like Kyra's going to hit.
The Wombo combo, aftershock.
Nice. That's exactly what I was talking about. Push him into a wall and then go beyond. And both their defensive players are down. This is huge.
Survivors of Sheer might come out on top here.
They're down near each other. That means aftershocks are going to connect.
They got the revives though.
I don't know how they got Kyra up. Completely messed up with
that is huge.
And I believe, was that the assault going into the revive? They're all up now. They're
if
all
that
up,
hits,
so it's anyone's game right
that
now.
aftershock miss was huge. If he would have got that double hit right there, that would have been it. Oh,
right here. he needs to land his abilities. He got hit some AoE lightning, some AoE aftershock.
Oh my god,
He only
he's
has
missing. He needs to get out.
He's
He needs to
missing.
back. He needs to back out. Yeah, avoid damage here.
His damage output is he missed too many shots, although he's not going to get empty-handed.
That
One
went-
down penalty on every single hunter is nothing to stop him.
That went both ways, though. There for a second, it looked like the hunters might have pulled it out, but then all of a sudden it turned for the monster. At any second, this game can change. Any second, it can change.
That's what I love about Evolve, is support and medic down, you can pretty much take a win, but someone snuck a revive on Kyra. Kyra got Hank up. Now everyone's alive and breathing. The dome is down and he's almost ready for a stage, so I know the monster's looking pretty bad right now, low health. He hit stage 3, he's got more health. Picks up 3 more points. There you go, there's the stage. The dome isn't ready quite yet.
I know,
Might
he
be
can go
up
for it.
every 2. They have a lot of map to cover here on Refueling.
Yep, he could definitely get that evolve off now.
He's got to pick a good spot. Is he going back to the spot where he first evolved in the corner over there? He might be.
I think
The
so.
hunters are pretty close. They might have a dome. It's 10 seconds to evolve, not even counting for the time it takes for you to start up the animation. So they're pretty close. They could get this dome right here. But he is not completely screwed if he does get domed. That trapper's got 1 down there. If he eliminates the trapper and gets out of the dome, you're all good.
And
Oh,
you
looks
can
like he's
keep
deciding
armoring
not
up.
to.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% on that. Get the trapper out of the picture and keep armoring up. Yeah.
It comes down to this next fight. This next fight could swing in anyone's favor. If the Kraken gets some down penalties in the next fight, even if he takes some health damage at stage 3, I don't know, especially if he sends someone to the dropship. If Hank and Kyra are on point with keeping the trapper and themselves alive, it could go in their way too. This is anyone's game. I don't necessarily agree with the survival odds right here. I guess I agree with him if he does not stage. He
Right.
does have energy.
Right.
So he can't stage. These survival odds, I would say, are a little more even.
I gotta give it though to stage 3. Those revives that they pulled off were really, really good. I wasn't even expecting it. I was calling the match for survivors this year. Very nicely done.
Yeah, that just comes to show no one is out of the game.
Are they gonna get
And
an orbital
here's
on
the-
him?
That
Oh my
orbital would
God.
be huge. Hank is moving into position for the orbital. I see he's got the
Oh,
that's
shit.
devastating.
Oh!
That orbital hit him. That entire 80% of that orbital.
Oh my
80% of that
God.
hit. That is not good. He went from about 35% health to 7%. It's not looking
You
possible.
better watch out for that
Luckily-
Armadon.
He's got a friend in here. I think the Armadon's working for him. He's got to drop the trapper.
He's in trouble.
He's got to leave.
He's in
At
trouble.
this point, if I'm the Hunter Squad, I'm all guns except Kyra. Everyone guns. He's got 1% health, and that's it. That orbital was game ending.
My God, we're going to tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker up next, ladies and gentlemen. It is neck and neck in this series. That orbital was game changing right there. That's what won them the game.
Wow,
That
GG
was-
guys, very close. Good job.
That was such
Yeah.
a steep health
Good
drop.
game.
It was insane. He
Tiebreaker
lost
round.
all that health he got from evolving, and then some. So good work. Stage 3, taking home the win right now. Kraken's got 5 losses. I think this is a little bit of exemplary of how the meta is a little more hunter-sided at this point. I'm a little biased, of course, being a monster player. But Kraken's taken 5 losses today. Kraken has been just nerf hammer. Vortex is, that was one of the first things. Cooldown increased, and the knockback changes to make Vortex and all the Kraken's abilities less effective. The Tranks and Stasis changes. You can see our Krakens are having a hard time. So it's unfortunate for them. But that's 0-5 for all our Krakens today. And good job to the Hunter Squad right there. I'm updating my statistics here, so give me a moment.
As soon as we get that invite, we'll roll into the tiebreaker round. It
Okay.
looks like it's going to
So
be...
far, we've seen 2 monster wins, and all the rest have been hunter wins. We've seen 2 Goliath wins. One was a beautiful clean sweep, capitalizing on every single hunter mistake.
Stage 3 gets
So
to
great
pick, it looks
gameplay
like.
by that Goliath. But we've only seen 2 Goliath wins, 2 Wraith losses, 5 Kraken losses, no Behemoth so far, and we have seen 5 Kyra wins, 2 Kyra losses. Just some highlights of what's been going down. 6
Okay.
Hyde wins, 1 Hyde loss. This is looking. These numbers so far are looking great for the hunters, but again, sample size. Let's see how this turns out at the end of the day.
Right. Okay. They're discussing. They want to make sure stage 3 has the higher seed.
All right.
They get to
give us a moment.
choose.
We're loading up the next match. This is the
What-
tiebreaker round. I'm not
what-
sure what we're choosing.
They
here.
get stage
Stage
3.
3 versus Survivors of Sheer.
They have the higher seed. They get to choose what's going to happen here, and whether they're going to play Monster or whether they're going to play Hunter. And
We are setting up the next match. Give me
they
a
are
moment.
discussing it, guys. Just give them time to figure out what's going on there. Can you hear me, Nikki?
Yeah, sorry about that. I was talking over you because my headset cut out for about 5 seconds.
No,
so
it's
sorry
fine.
about
I was just saying they have the higher seed, and they're in discussion right now. They want to make sure they're going into this tiebreaker round with the right, either Monster or their Hunter squad. They want to have the best advantage that they can get here. They're discussing it right now, and as soon as we have that finalization here, we will hop in there and get this match rolling.
All right. Don't forget, if you guys want to tweet at stealthshampoo, hashtag LOE, and read your tweets.
I'm really excited to see this tiebreaker round. This is going to be,
Tiebreaker.
and we're not even at the finals yet, guys. Look, we're semi-finals, and look at how close the matches are starting to get. People want to place. They want to get higher up. They want to get that first place. I know if I was in it, I would be trying as hard as I could. I would love to have an art book or a T-shirt or an Evolve coaster. I would settle for third place, but
Hey, man.
I
There's
would
some
try.
cash on the board.
There's cash there. I'm throwing in.
Not this cash. This is my cash.
Yeah, I'm throwing in $100 for the winning team, and DB's throwing in extra swag as well, which is really cool.
We're not just playing this for fun. There's some stuff on the line. We got skins.
Exactly.
We got coasters. We got T-shirts. We got art books. DB. Special thank you to him as always. He's a great guy, always helping me out, always helping us Evolve guys out, and he has thrown some things into the pot. So we're not just playing for fun. There's some stuff on the line. There's some cool things. So be sure to stay tuned. Let's see who wins this.
Yep. As soon as we get confirmation, I will hop in there. It'd be interesting to see if they choose Monster, because their Monster player, you know, they go Kraken. Both sides go Kraken, so either way, we're going to see a Kraken, right? Unless they decide to all of a sudden change it up last minute. Okay, so they're going to run Hunter. Looks like Stage 3 is going to run Hunter.
All right, guys, as always, I am reading the tweets in between rounds. Keep in mind, we're focused on the gameplay. We're focused on what's going on screen. I think that makes a better show. So the chat's rolling. I won't be able to see those things, but everything is archived on Twitter, so all you gotta do, at stealthshampoo on Twitter, hashtag LOE, and I am reading things afterwards, ladies and gents. In between rounds, I'm happy to read and respond to everything that's appropriate. So tweet at stealthshampoo, hashtag LOE. And that's where I'm reading everything. Unfortunately, we can't read the chat in-game because there's so many of you guys. Thank you all for coming out to support. But it's just a little easier this way to respond to things that you guys are saying on Twitter rather than in the chat.
Yep, we're just waiting on the invite, and as soon as we're good to go.
All right, so we're getting things started up in just a moment. Give us a second here. Setting the teams up. Ladies and gents, tweet it at me. Arena mode just came out. If you have not been keeping up with Evolve, Tuesday arena mode, brand new mode for Evolve, completely separate playlist from skirmish and evac, straight up deathmatch. If you're sick of bad trappers, then you just get to go in there. That dome does not drop until the monster or hunters are down. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I've been practicing my Kraken rushes. I like to hang out on one side of the dome, sniff them right at the start, and then just go straight at them, pin them against that side of the dome, and drop that lightning. That's what I've been really practicing. Arena mode's a lot of fun. I've been playing it on both sides. Bucket, surprisingly, is doing a lot of damage in arena mode. He's doing as much damage. I saw the telemetry. This comes straight from Turtle
Looks
Rock.
like Stage 3
as
is...
much damage as the assaults.
I'm not sure if they're calling that out for the Survivors of Sheer, but they are calling out Abe and Kyra. I'm not sure what the monster pick is. I'm waiting for an invite.
Okay, we got Abe and Kyra. I'm going to get up and go to the bathroom before this match starts and before my bladder explodes. So, 1 second. Hold down the fort for a second.
All right, I will. Definitely. Yeah, as soon as we get confirmation. They're calling out right now. I'm not sure if they're waiting on stream for Survivors of Sheer to call their monster. but they did say Abe and Kyra for the Trapper and Medic, which is how we're doing this. The Trapper and Medic picks, then the Monster picks his, and then you will have Support and Assault pick. As soon as we get this pick out of the way, we should be on the last map. The tiebreaker round looks like it's going to be on Fusion Plant, which is a really good map for Monster, but they chose to go with Hunt. I mean, it can go either way on Fusion Plant. It really depends on the engagements, but it's a very open map in the middle. You could hang out there, do some good tracking. The Monster can get some good evolves off behind Fusion Plant, good evolves off on the other side as well. Let's see if they are about ready. We're getting the invite here. So Abe, Kyra, what Monster did you guys go with?
It was Kraken.
All right, Kraken. All right, guys, good luck. Have fun. And here we go, guys. We're going into the tiebreaker here between Stage 3 and Survivors this year. This could determine who gets, if anything, third place. So we'll see what happens.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome
We
back.
are going in hot. Fusion Plant.
Yep.
Ladies and gents, this is the tiebreaker round.
This
This
is
is for
it.
third place, is it not? The team who advances is at least guaranteed third place.
At least guaranteed third place. So you're getting that Evolve Coaster. If you fail to get to second or first, you get that Evolve Coaster from DB, and you're getting the $4.99 skin from me. So I'll be sending that to their PayPal. Each individual member will be able to buy any skin that they currently do not own, or they can go get a burger at McDonald's if they want. They don't have to buy it on a skin, but that's what I intended it to be used for.
Dude, they can get like 6 burgers.
Yeah, if you go on the dollar
cheat.
menu.
Yo, I would play Evolve for 6 burgers. Sign me up for the next one. All right, getting into it.
Yeah,
Ladies and gents.
They called out Abe Kyra, and then he went Kraken, and we have, it looks like Hyde. I did not hear the support pick. As soon as we see the support, or not support, excuse me. Yeah, support was Hank, and now we have the Abe, should be picked.
So far, we've seen 7 Hunter wins and 2 Monster wins right here, with 0
Oh, he
of those
switched
Monster
it
wins.
at the last. I think that's a troll pick, actually. He's going to go back to Abe.
I think Tonic's screwing with us.
Which one is the real Tonic is the question. I believe that is the real Tonic, the one that's picking Crow.
All right. What do we got here? I'm waiting for them to lock in their picks before they put my hopes up with Bucket again and then bail out.
Thank you, everyone that hosted the channel. I see 3 people have hosted me. Thank you so much for those hosts. Thank you, everyone, for coming out and supporting the channel, supporting the tournament. Hopefully, we can continue to do more community events in the future. Thank you so much.
All right. Coming in hot here, ladies and gentlemen. What I see, Kyra, Hank, Hyde, Abe. Is that correct? Against Kraken?
Yep.
Yeah,
On
that is
Fusion
correct.
Plant.
All right. Survivors of Sheer. Putting it all on their Kraken player. Stage 3. Tonic. Hanging out with Hyde, Kyra, Hank, and Abe. There's a lot of pressure on this monster player. This is for third place. Everything is on one single player right here. I want to see what he
Drathic's got to bring his A game, and this is where the nerves come in. This is where, as spectators, we say, "Oh, he shouldn't have done that," or "Oh, in that moment, I would have went here and done this." Well, when you're in the moment, the nerves can get you, especially at a tiebreaker round like this. For at least for third place, you know they want to place, you know they want to proceed, get to that final, the final semifinals at least.
All right, we are coming in here. Looks like you just went down Sloth Alley. A lot of pressure on this monster right now. I'd feel way more confident stage 3, full health, full armor, but I don't think an Abe will let him do that. Let's see how this unfolds. It is anyone's game right now, ladies and gentlemen. The winner proceeds to the semifinals. This is a big round right here. It looks like he's going to decide to feed in the swamps. Only got about a third of a bar of energy here, and Abe is by himself going for a cut. Is he going to be able to... Yep, tracking dart is in.
Denying that feed there with the shotty. Nicely done. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting excited here for this tiebreaker. I would really like to see who's going to continue on in this tournament. This is going to come down to the wire, guys. I see this ending possibly in 1 or 2 hunters alive versus a Kraken with no health, but it could go either way. It could be a shutout right here. We'll see how it ends.
Now, I don't want to give away Stage 3's plans, but over the European EGL, I saw a great anti-Kraken power relay strat, and I'm wondering if they're going to use that. I'll talk about that a little bit later, but it seems nearly unbeatable. Like, there's some power relays, even as a full health, full armor monster, if you don't have any down penalties, it's so annoying, and I want to see if they use this. If he gets to Stage 3, if it goes down to a power relay fight, there's one particular area where they can fight, and with this team, this is the exact team that I would pick for this particular relay fight. I don't know, even if you have full health, full armor, if he goes to Stage 3 and they use this particular spot to fight to defend the power relay, I'm not sure how the strikes will pull off. There's some power relays in this game that are extremely hard to break as the monster, and this particular map has one setup.
Also, will he switch his build up? Will he try something different? Is he gonna go just Lightning, Banshees, and Vortex, or is he gonna go back to Aftershock?
Who knows? It all depends on whether or not he gets orbital right off the bat, because I disagree with taking Aftershock while taking an orbital on your head, evolving to Stage 2. All right, and it looks like he's going to go back down Sloth Alley. If I were this Abe, we're cutting across Venom and cutting him off there at the end, sending the Assault and Medic to push.
Which is what they're gonna do. It looks like they're sending Support and Trapper.
Yeah, Support and Trapper going around.
Oh, and the Venom Hound.
Good idea. That's fine. I always like to jump around, but that uses jetpack. Either jump around the rocks over there to it was Abe's left, or just jetpack past the Venom Hound. It's just a small mistake, not that big of a deal. But Venom Hounds can be game ending if you have 0 health when it attaches to your face. All right, Abe got that cut off. Ooh, he's low health though. He's not looking too hot. Looks like the Kraken's doubling back. Got the stasis on though, and I see those tracking darts flying through the air.
Ooh, there comes that Vortex out from a distance. It actually connects. Very nicely done.
All right, and he is going across the chasm right here. Is he gonna
wants that
evolve near the
evolve.
slot?
Yeah, I think he should go. You know what I would do? Go up here on this edge up here, or underneath, so you can avoid a lot of the orbital damage. Possibly right there. I don't know if he's gonna do it. Yeah, he's gonna go for right here. I would have done it a little bit under there though.
Well, Hank has to get all the way around that corner.
That's true. That's true.
And he is he getting a clean Stage 2? The Trapper is very close. The dome is up. No, he's getting caught.
But he's out of position. I don't know. No, his medic's there to support him.
Aftershock. All right. And he is focusing down the Trapper. That was pretty much Hank's shield right there. Hank's shield is now on the recharge, so he's free to. Looks like he's just purely focusing the
Trapper.
The Trapper right here. Support's got a great spot to shield him. I would Vortex him off there.
Nice.
Hopefully get him on the opposite side of the Trapper.
Here comes that orbital.
Doesn't
Doesn't do much. But it did get him off the Trapper for a little bit at least.
Yeah, while he was bored right there waiting for that orbital finish, displaced the support.
He really wants that Trapper strike. He wants to get out of this dome right now.
All right, and oh, there goes Hank again, repositioning on top of the pipes. Yeah, the pipes and that rock right there, great places for him to hang out, drop those shields. Oh man, the Trapper's getting healed up and shielded. This is how supports and medic should play. Shields and heals on point. He's getting nothing out of this fight. He's just got to leave. See, he did a good job focusing the Trapper. He was getting his damage in, but the shields were negating too much of it.
Right.
You have to displace the support. Break his line of sight. Get the Trapper somewhere where he can't be helped.
Vortex
Push him off of his high
ground.
area. Yeah. You see supports always trying to take the high ground so they have a good view of the battlefield. 60 meters on that shield projector. And he could have protected him unless he got Vortex off. No line of sight. The thing's got that has to have line of sight. It can't go through walls.
But don't count Drathic out yet, guys. Half health isn't that bad. I know he doesn't have a strike. That's looking good for the Hunters right now. But if he can get to Stage 3, he can possibly make something. As long as he doesn't get domed and gets punished like he did last time. As long as he can stay ahead of them and possibly take no damage, get a free evolve, that would be the ideal evolve anyways. But I don't know if that's going to happen at the pro level.
We'll see what he manages to do here. Doesn't have a lot of energy built up. He's going to need to feed up some more and hit stage 3.
They're doing a good job denying that food.
He does have half health, so if they manage to split up, if they split, if he gets a pounce that they don't protect against, then he can still take this to stage 2. It's not a game that he has to completely run from.
Oh,
Still
nice
is good
vortex.
enough. Good vortex right there. Pushing him off is going to make him use his jetpack to hop back up on that cliff. And Hank is tearing through him right now with that laser cutter. But they're not going to get any health damage. They're right on his tail that whole time. Abe keeps refreshing his tracking dart. That's Abe's job. Keep putting that tracking dart in. In fact, I saw right there, just a few of them went wide. Those things last 45 seconds without mastery.
Looks like Assault is going to split, try to push him. Support and Medic splitting as well, but they do have the Trapper close by.
If you can capitalize on a 3-1 split and totally annihilate someone who's off by themselves, that could turn it around. He wouldn't even have to hit stage 3.
That's true. He's going. Tonic is off by himself. Is he going to catch him?
This is exactly what I was saying right here. And, ooh, just barely dodged.
Oh, he's coming for him.
Great work.
Nice stasis.
This is exactly what I was talking about right here. And I don't think he's going to get the dome. I think he's going to lose. Oh, he is gone.
Went for the opportunity, wasn't quick enough. If he could have got Abe right there with a sneak attack or landed an aftershock, I think he could have got a strike there on the Abe player.
Like I was saying earlier, some power relays are insanely hard to fight against. And there's one particular power relay setup on this map that will give a Kraken a very, very hard time. Generally, you see platforms. It is not platforms that they will be using. If they know about the strat and if they decide to execute it. With Hyde and Kyra, especially, there's something they can do
There comes the Sloth out.
benefit them.
That minigun, man, they are doing an extraordinary job at denying feed with the minigun. I know that gives them a little bit of traversal, but still, they're keeping on him with denying food, which is always a good thing for hunters. And that's one thing that's been brought up a lot on the forums and in other discussions with the evolution on the monsters, that they should take it down a little bit to deny this dome-holding meta that has formulated, you know, to prevent stuff like this. Because you really have to dome dodge at this point, or get a really good evolve off to counter it.
Sorry about that. I had to fix something with my mic real quick, but we're good, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, coming back into the action. Sorry about that, ladies and gents. Well, Hank is getting focused down pretty hard right here. And on the pounce, going straight for Kyra. Out there.
There comes the aftershock.
Looks pretty weak. And Kyra is out of the game. Hank, pretty low health as well.
That orbital's touched him, but not very much.
It can be turned around at stage 2. This is exactly what I'm saying. Speaking of stage 2, Hank.
They're clumped up. They're so clumped up right now. They need to spread out a little bit. Tonic in a bad spot. Can they get those revives they got before? Aftershock coming out.
Does Kraken win? The aftershock right in a stink nade. If he just waited a second, I think would have dispersed beforehand.
I think Tonic should run. The Abe should run. They lost Kyra.
Agreed. I agree. At this point, Assault, do as much damage as you can. Take the monster's aggro. Trapper, run. Run for your life.
Yeah, looks like the Assault. The Assault's gonna run.
All right, I would have done the opposite, but it looks like, oh, this is looking heavily in favor of the monster. This is exactly what I was saying. I don't want to fight that relay with a certain relay setup that I've been seeing lately against Krakens. So he's not going to pursue. I don't think he knows where Hyde went.
Yeah, he could go for the revive. The Trapper trying to spam, come pick me up, but he's gonna go down. The Assault way too far away.
That is absolutely not something I would want. I would not want to get picked up if I were the Trapper. I'm gonna take my down penalty. If I were to get up, if I were that Trapper, if I were to get up, I got another down penalty right away. Kyra and Hank are not here to defend me. Oh, this is not looking good. We are going to see this stage 3 if Hyde manages to set up Lightning, Aftershock, Vortex. Good set. I think I agree with this set at this point. putting 3 in lightning on the stage 3. Now, are they going to have time to set up? That dropship's not coming in for another 45 seconds. He only has to fight an assault right now. He's got full armor, and he's got 30 seconds to either beat the relay or beat the assault down.
Yep. That dropship's going to come in, though. The assault's going to have to come over and deny the power relay. It does. I think someone said it takes 30 seconds, right, to destroy power relay as soon as you start hitting it, correct? So
42.
Is it 42? Okay, 42 seconds.
So the drop, keep in mind, they don't jump out of the ship.
Immediately, right.
The timer runs out, yeah. So he's got to get a minigun in there to deter him from breaking the whole thing. I would let that thing run down to maybe 25% just to give my team a little more time, but it looks like he's not going to have a choice. He's just going to have to go in there and start shooting. That power relay.
Back out. Yeah, I would go out here and engage.
He doesn't have time to set up for a relay fight. Not that they have anything except Abe's stasis nades to put down, but Kraken's going back down for the relay. I would have killed the assault right there while he has no teammates, or at least burned his personal and freaked him out a bit.
Here comes that lightning strike. If it doesn't connect nicely, he did juke it. His team is going to come back in and help him here.
Oh, he really hates that relay. And it looks like we got a fight here, ladies and gentlemen. Boots on the ground. This is a stage 3 fight. About 65% armor left on the Kraken. Excuse me, health. Most of his armor. 2 down penalties on Kyra, which is huge. It is super easy to eliminate Kyra, especially with such an aggressive set, lightning.
He wants that assault out of the picture.
Aftershock finishes.
Nice shield coming out from Hank there.
And in with some lightning. And there's the Vortex. They're pretty pooped up right now. That Orbital's got to connect.
Yeah, now, that Orbital would have been huge.
A platform. I don't know if they're going to change their location or if they're going to continue to fight platform. Because traditionally, this is a great place to fight Goliath. You can use those poles right there, hop up on those. Kyra out of the game is not looking good. Medic dies, they all die, as I always say. They have to kill him. 50%.
If the assault could have stayed up a little bit longer, they could have punished some health, but I don't know. It's looking grim for stage 3 right now.
Stage 3 and stage 2. Oh, are they going to get the right there? They got the res on Hyde. Hyde needs to go in. He needs to go in hard right now.
Yes, before he gets armor. I agree. He's going to try and eat that corpse.
Yes, he's going to try to eat it. There we go. That's a little bit of armor. They cannot afford for the relay to go down, and for him to get much more armor, because Hyde needs to, it's possible but very difficult to tear through the rest of his health. He's got about half health and a little bit of armor.
Personal shield should come out, yep.
He can break that shield though. The shield's not even going to last its 10 seconds that it usually does. He broke the whole thing.
Oh!
And
assault is gone.
Pinned against the back of the dome. And now Abe can only run. Can he stay alive for 55 seconds in this small dome?
I don't know. With stasis nades, maybe. Oh, aftershock.
Oh, is that gonna... Oh, the Kraken sneaking around. Oh, the aftershock. I liked seeing that from Abe's perspective.
And Survivors of Sheer gonna take the win there.
Excellent. Excellently
wow,
played.
GG.
Okay.
Good game.
All right. We have Survivors of Sheer taking it over 3-2 in this series against Stage 3. Is that correct?
Hey, thanks for letting me cast you guys. Stage 3. I really do appreciate it, man.
It is a pleasure.
Let me log these. That was our first Kraken win of the day, ladies and gents. Kraken's having a hard time, but that Stage 2 engagement is what pulled it together. Updating my statistics here.
Yeah, they take the win there. That's huge.
Oops, hold on. Okay, Hyde's got 2 losses.
Looks like we'll be doing Dome Dodgers and Salge next is up.
Dome Dodgers and Salge up next, ladies and gents. Give me a moment here. I'm updating my stats here. Hope those are correct. I hope I don't get these wrong. And we are good. All right. We are currently looking at 3 monster wins today and 7 hunter wins. Let's see if the monsters can bring it back, man.
XSplit, why you do this to me? I can't center stuff like I can in OBS. That's alright.
Thanks for dropping by, everyone. I appreciate it. I am your host, Nikki, along with Trick.
Alright, as soon as we get confirmation, we have the map picks out for Dome Dodgers and Salge. As soon as they are ready, and looks like we're getting an invite here.
Are we moving into the finals?
No, as soon as we're done here, we'll be in the finals. It'll be Survivors this year versus whoever gets, whoever wins between Dome Dodgers and Salge.
So whoever wins between Dome Dodgers and Salge is guaranteed at least 3rd place.
Right.
And we'll be casting those, right?
Correct. I'm assuming that's not going on in the background. I haven't talked to Dark in a second. Are they ready? Let's see. So we have is Dome Dodgers first. Looks like Salge is going to be Hunters, so we'll be on Dome Dodgers host. We'll be on Legendary's host.
Alright, so I have all my numbers here up to date.
Have you guys already done the Medic Trapper?
We're good to go. We were just waiting on you.
Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, that went to a tiebreaker. I do apologize, guys. Thank you for waiting.
Alright, coming back
Good
in
luck.
here.
Have fun, man.
Good luck, have fun, guys.
Yo, too.
Coming back in, Med Lab.
We got Legendary. He always plays Goliath. If you love Goliath, I'm a Goliath fan. I like Kraken to an extent, but Goliath is my go-to monster. I love watching Goliath play. I love those rock throws that Legendary uses. He's one of the top players on the PC leaderboard. So if you like Goliath, you want to learn how to play Goliath, this guy also streams. You can check his stream out. He's a huge Goliath in my eyes. He does a lot of good stuff, man.
So, was he... I have here, we're 2-0 as far as Goliath goes. Was he playing both Goliath games? I know for a fact he played one and did beautifully and swept the Hunters.
Right. I think he... Did he shut them out? I need to change this real quick.
He pretty much shut them out.
So we have Dome...
It was a Dome dodge off of stage 2, and then he went back in and swept them. It was insane.
Versus Salge. We'll change this to 0. Sorry guys, we're doing this all on the fly. I know the production value might not be perfect, but I am doing my best. It's the first time I've done this. And I did have to switch up my recording program due to the NVIDIA driver issue that everyone was having.
All right. So Goliath is currently 2-0. Legendary picking Goliath once again. 2-0 on the Goliath. Let's see if he can make it a flawless 3-0. Kyra, Hank, Abe, and Hyde are locked in versus Legendary. How is the series running so far?
Oh, sorry. I like the series. Series is doing great.
As far as scoring.
Oh, the scoring. I think Dark has got the numbers for the teams that we haven't watched. So as soon as I get that information, I can give it to you after we're done tonight, if that's what you're asking about.
Oh, well, I mean, Legendary versus Salge.
Oh, Legendary versus Salge?
Yeah, we're jumping in late, right? They've already played 3 games?
No. We're starting fresh.
Okay, we're starting fresh. Cool. So, we're 0-0 in the series, ladies and gents.
I thought you were asking for their earlier match. I'm sorry, dude. I misunderstood what you were asking.
No, it's cool. It's cool. We're 0-0 right now. He's feeding up pretty quick. Oh, we missed the rock right there on that platypus. I'm actually not entirely sure what these guys are called, but they're platypuses. Platypi?
Don't play the Hunter's Quest that much, so I'm not sure what they're called either, man.
Hunter's Quest has a lot of wildlife that don't even actually exist in the game. They're these really scary, like, they're basically monsters themselves.
Well, that's not entirely true, Moiser. If Dome Dodgers can take it here, Legendary, this is not his pro team. He plays with Wolves, but this is a team that we threw together for him on our stream. So this is a no-name team just with a really good Goliath player on it. So if they make it into the final 3, that's pretty good. That's not a pro team, or not a full pro team, man.
Yeah, back at the Chappie Challenge, didn't we only have 4 per team, and we've switched to 5?
Yeah, we switched to 5, yeah.
And I wonder why people have done that, because the monster player doesn't really need to practice with their hunter squad at all.
Look how aggressive he plays. He plays so aggressive, man.
That Hank walked straight into that. He almost had it down right there if Salge was just a little more off point. That might have been brutal. That might have
Legendary will force you into a fight, dude. He will not hold back.
He was waiting right for that with the leaf smash. He's got 2 leaf smash, 1 rock. Oh no, he's got flamethrower also.
Yeah, 1-1-1.
He's got the 1 spread.
Right.
This is not something I see every day.
He usually goes 1-1-1, then he'll go 3 into rock and then 2 into leaf smash on stage 2. It's usually how he plays.
Yeah, I like that. I go 3 leaf, 2 rock, but that's debatable. Rock has a shorter cooldown, so.
I know there's some Legendary fans out there that are probably cheering his team on. I would like to see him make it far too. Although I do like Salge, so I don't have anything against Salge or any of the pro teams for that matter. I like watching everyone compete. You know, they put all that time in practicing. And here he goes for the stage 2. He's got distance. Bay J isn't even in 90 meters out. Are they going to get the arena here?
Yeah, if they have an acceleration boost, and if they know where he is, see, there's the dome.
Okay, they got it. Oh, he almost got out.
Almost got out, but dropped the dome just in time. Yeah, it's 50 meters. As long as you see 50 or less on your dart, you're all good. Especially since you throw the dome forward, you don't put it down where you're at. So, looks like we are getting into the first engagement of the round.
Oh, he's stuck on the wall there.
Yeah, he does have quite a bit of armor. This dome is not a loop. Is it? Can he loop around to the back escape?
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, he can, okay. Not completely.
Climb there.
It seems. So this dome isn't a total loop, but he does have room to move around. And as you can see, he's already lost 75% of his health. They're going in. That aggression is not here right now, but he is going to leap smash out of the corner and then relocate, of course. Exactly what I thought he'd do. Go for the rock. Nice.
He could get a strike here. Yeah.
Mammoth birds, help him.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, I thought I saw it down right there. Did you see that?
Yeah, that mammoth bird coming in.
There are 3 mammoth birds right there. All 3 of those mammoth birds smacked me right there. That would have been it.
Yeah, he needs to get out now. He's out of armor. Yeah, definitely make a run for it. Oh, the mammoth bird.
Didn't scratch him, I think, actually. He just jumped past. Well, we almost saw Mammoth Bird MVP gameplay right there. I'm always rooting for... I'm biased because I mostly play Monster. I'm always rooting for the Monsters, and I'm always rooting for the Mammoth Birds because they're so annoying. They frustrate me, and I like to see them screw with other people as well. But unfortunately, he's got carrion birds right there. Not that he got too far from the hunters. They do have a dart on him. It looks like 8 managed to get before he left. Not a lot of armor. Not a lot of energy. He's got to start staging up quick.
Mammoth Bird putting some work in for the hunters.
These Mammoth Birds are relentless.
Yes.
They are not to mess with.
Like I say time and time again, Jurassic Park all over again, guys.
Oh, okay, he's just using that as traversal. I was wondering if he was going to go for the trapper right there, who was kind of chilling by himself, but someone could have gotten over quickly enough. Man, at this stage in the game, it's expected for the monster to be at half health stage 2. Anything more than that is advantageous because holding the dome strategy is so common nowadays that you're expecting to lose some health at stage 2. It's just lose the least amount of health. I see that they're losing half. Not that bad. I've seen worse.
I like what Bay J is doing right here. This location is really good for waiting for the monster to come through. And if he goes for the evolve down here, all he has to do is push in and catch him off guard or catch him with the evolution dome. So he can wait in this area right here and just wait for his team to tell him which way he's going and get a dome as he's running by. I really like the strategy that they're using on the hunter team.
Yeah, the trapper can take a neutral position in the middle of the map, pop darts if the hunters, or excuse me, if the monster just so happens to go by if the hunters spot them. And if he hears an evolve, he can just beeline for that side of the map. If he just chills in the middle for a bit. As long as the rest of his team keeps on him and communicates with pings. We see pings going off 24/7 here. The dart has worn out, but there are birds, footprints, and pings going off. I think the trapper's got a good idea of where he is still. Yep, they're just trying to kite him around, trying to figure out where he's going to go so that they could potentially get another dart in. Those darts last 45 seconds. If you put them in, It's hard to get him off with the monster.
Oh, and the sneak attack on the assault. He was way out of position.
He's got a personal though.
Yeah, that's
so,
true.
Yeah, he's gonna run down a bit of health, but personal is ready. Ooh, I would have rocked the assault right there. And if he didn't drop the personal, he might have been able to down him. Just while he was there, he's got plenty of armor, and I don't think the trapper's not nearby to dome.
He goes for another sneak attack. I think he canceled it or got shot off.
Yeah, at this point, he's just playing Ring Around the Rosie. He's trying to get away from that trapper.
He's trying to uphold that name of his team, Dome Dodgers. He likes to dodge domes. He's trying to bait that dome out.
And it looks like in the midst of that fray, I didn't quite catch when it happened, but Abe did get a tracking dart in.
Yep.
Hang on now.
So
He
they
just
do
got
have
another one as
45
well.
seconds.
Got a secret
45
experiment.